I would like to invite Professor Nur Zaytun Yahya from Malaysia University, going to be give air pollution problem for COVID infection.
All right. Yes, okay. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Professor Dosun. And I'm very pleased today. I have an opportunity to give a presentation and sharing our work with a collaborate between several universities in Turkey and also Malaysia. It's from Istanbul Technical University, Konya Technical University in the Turkey. And in Malaysia, we have our University Malaysia Terengganu, and we have also from the University Putra Malaysia, and also the Clean Air Society Forum of Malaysia, whereby I am the president of the Clean Air Forum Society of Malaysia, and we are the board member of the World Clean Air Congress as well. So the studies, the title is the impact of pandemic COVID-19 on air pollution, the comparison between Turkey and Malaysia. And I hope that in the future, we are going to add on not only in this presentation, I will focus on Konya case study in Turkey, but in the future, we might include other cities like Istanbul and also in Samsun and other cities, and as well as Kocaeli, inshallah. Let me, okay. No, it's not sure. What? Okay. All right.
Just come down.
Okay. So maybe I just can speeding this introduction. Rapid population growth cause many environmental problems, especially on air pollution. It is become important to prevent sustainable environment and outbreak, especially during origin of the COVID-19 virus is thought to have spread from the wild animal market in Wuhan, China, to all over the world, all over the place, and including Turkey and also including Malaysia and everywhere, as we know. And especially for the air quality standard, we compile the air quality standard for the Europe, EU, and also WHO standards. So you can see here, these are the value limit of the air quality for the EU. For the EU is here. And also the WHO guideline. I think the WHO is the latest one. WHO in 2021. That's the latest air quality standard that given by WHO. And this is Malaysian standard, currently Malaysian standard, and also the Turkish air quality standard. It might be need some amendment for the air quality Turkish air standard. Maybe there are some latest updated from the government of Turkey. Right. So background in Turkey, they should not be neglected as a meteorological condition are effective on days when the air pollution occurs. In Turkey, as I know, for this reason, the changes in air quality should be examined more detailed, especially during COVID-19. In the parallel with the decrease in air pollution, the increase in ozone values increased by the sun rays in the atmosphere. Actually, not only in Turkey, in Malaysia also we have examined. There are also during the COVID-19, we found that ozone increased during the pandemic COVID-19, right? Phenomenon. So I think this one I can just skip the information. But the focus on this study for Turkey, we focus data from Konya city with the professor Suku Dusun. We collaborate with the university. So the Konya located in central Anatolia. I hope that by another 2 days I will be in Anatolia area. Konya is geographically located between 60 degree and also 64 degree latitude, and the average height from the sea might be around 1,016 meter, and the city center is about 1,028 meter from the level of sea. As a consensus 2020, Konya population about 2.2 million, might be increased by now. It is 2020, right? So okay. So the method that we use to analyze data, we use the MyMOS working system. Actually, this working system, uh, I developed from my PhD study from the University of Leeds, United Kingdom. So the successful of this working system, already we won the international what call ITEC
Tamam hocam, kayıtta zaten. Bir şey yapmanıza gerek yok. Sadece paylaş.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Oh, this is
So,
this one. Mm. Okay. So now I can continue. So these are, I'll continue with this, what we call the working system that we developed and already being used to analyze a lot of data from my study in the UK and other cities, either in Malaysia and also elsewhere. Maybe it's too technical if I would like to explain all of the how it works, but we use the artificial intelligence. The brain is artificial intelligence, and we develop an algorithm to do the iteration and to optimization, do the optimization of the data, right? So I can continue. Slide show. Is it? This one. All right. Okay. So in this study, we also refer to we estimate the impact of COVID-19 on air pollution by using an equation given by Muhammad Talib in 2021. So these are the equation that being used to evaluate the percentage or difference before and during the COVID-19. So in this study, we adopt the data from the summary data from the four stations in Konya city from Seljulu, maybe I'm not that good to pronounce, Karate, Meram, and Belidine. So in general, we can see for example, PM particulate matter in 10 micron. These are the EU standard, no more than 50 microgram per meter cubic. So what we have for the 2020 data, the level of particulate matter is within the acceptable range. It's like lower than the EU standard. It means that it is good. And also for the ozone and NO2 and other pollutant. Right, these are PM10 value for 4 sampling station. This is show the trend of all the station for the particulate matter 10 for the hourly mean. As we can see here on the right, that we call the time variation. We can see the trend of the pollutant at what time it was going to the peak and when it will go to the minimum for all 4 stations. As we can see, the most highest level of the pollutant was indicated by the Seljuk station on the with the gray color, whereby the blue color is from Meram station give the normally give the lowest value for the PM concentration. And for the nitrogen dioxide trends, also we plot, you can see, but different karate station show the lowest compared to particulate matter, quite higher at the level of PM10, but for the nitrogen dioxide show a bit different character. But of all, the concentration are still below the EU standard, except for the and these are for the sulfur dioxide trend. We can see SO2 also still very good in Konya. But for the CO also good, but the level also quite reasonable, acceptable. As for your information, the CO, carbon monoxide, normally come from motor vehicle in Konya, that not that high of carbon monoxide, maybe because of less of traffic compared to Istanbul. That's why I would like to later on, Professor, if we can have several cities, including Kocaeli city, we can see how the trend of the pollutant level, then we can make a comparison. This is a very fundamental analysis for this station, this type. But for Malaysia, we already have advanced analysis. I will show you later. So Malaysia country in Asia, we are in South Asia country. Maybe some of you have been there, and I hope that in the future maybe you can come over to Malaysia, right? So for Malaysia, especially, we have a 65 air quality monitoring station all over Malaysia, whereby me myself and one of the consultant assisting the Malaysian government to analyze all 65 stations. So we have these all data, and we have the station categorized in 5 categories. Urban, rural, and background. So the picture down, the figure down there is showing the Malaysian Peninsula data station. Okay, so this is the 2019, 2019 data. We comprise the 2020 data and also 2020 for PM10 and PM2.5. As we can see, for the air quality data, we need to see the mean, the average. So for comparison, we see the mean here is very good for this 2020 data is below 50, below 50 microgram. As we can see here, for the status 2019 and 20, we plot the time series plot, and this is the Malaysian standard, and the upper one is Malaysian standard, and lower is EU standard. But some in 2019 before COVID, whereby economy and industry are in as a normal. So we can see there are, the level of pollutant also very, very high. Some situation in above the air quality standard. Normally, this in 2019, if you are aware, in Southeast Asia, we have a haze problem. Transborder haze from the Indonesia, from the neighboring country. Not to say, but it's a fact for the Southeast Asia issue, except for 2020, 2021, during the COVID-19, the haze not coming to Malaysia. And we can see this on the right-hand side is the 2020, whereby the COVID-19 came, and then with less industrial working and the school closes, you can see the level very, very low concentration compared to this one. Maybe you can not that very clear, but this one, this one is 100. Oh, you can see we can see the mouse. Over there, maybe we need like it can be the mouse cannot. Can, but then cannot see there's no. The mouse can. Oh, it's all right then. But if you see there, this one, the y-axis is not like same. The y-axis during 2019 is more higher compared to 2020. It's lower, although it's not the same scale. So we can see during the 2020, almost all the concentration are below the EU standard, but yet still above the WHO standard. If you are aware of air quality, the WHO standard is very, very stringent, very, very high, very, very difficult to fill their standard. I think almost all cities also have the same, not a problem, but challenging to fill the World Health Organization standards. So as we can see, this is also the bottom one is what we call the box plot, can show all the station where the situation now. In Malaysia. So this also for the PM2.5. PM2.5 is very, very fine particle whereby it can penetrate down to our lung, to the alveolar. You know alveolar? Alveolar is like a grape, in our lung. It will penetrate. Seeing the internet now. Connect, but it's connected. Well. Okay. Okay. You can use this another one. This one. Okay. Maybe I can just make it faster. So the other story that I want to share with you today is about this one. The case study that we use this data comparison with two years, 2018 and 2019 data using an artificial intelligence technique, the one that I would like to show. So we adopt the data from these two stations in city of Ipoh in Peninsular Malaysia. Okay. Then this is the methodology. Maybe it's too detailed, but we use the R open source R software, and we have a we do some R Studio, and we have do the iteration and testing the data, and until we get the best performance evaluation of the data. All right. So the result here result and discussion for comparing 2019 and 2020. It is clear that PM2.5 reduced the dependency of the data from 22 to 15. So it significantly shows the reduction of the pollution, and also for the SO2 also reduced. And also in here, in this station, the all pollutant reduce the level of concentration. And for Tasik also, we can see at the bottom, comparing, we just see the percentage differences, either minus or positive. Minus means it decrease, positive means it increasing. So for the pollutant, almost all increase during COVID-19. We also, okay, I can skip this one. Maybe this one I can skip because we are running out of time. This is like more detail, too detailed. I would like to show you another important. These are also important to show you PM2.5 and 2.5 between two stations, the trend of the pollution. As you can see it, maybe you can see the hourly, daily trend. So for air quality data, we normally look into the daily average, whereby normally for the professor, you will see the normal trend in urban environment, the pollutant will increase starting from 6 morning or earlier than that. It shows the the peak towards at 10 or 12 o'clock, and it will go to the minimum and again to the evening peak. That normally related to traffic related pollutant emitted from the motor vehicles, emitted from the industry. But in our area, some of the area, the trend are not that much. For example, if you can see this station, the brown color, see the level of pollutant particulate matter is reduced from to morning until only at the midday. The midday around 11 o'clock only it go increase, and then go to the minimum. The trend is not from the traffic. We can say that this might be from the industrial activities. So this trend normally is if you go to UK, you go to other country, we will see the same pattern for the traffic and also for the industrial. So this is artificial intelligence that we do. So this is what I'm offering. If you have like to know more about this, maybe we can discuss later. So we can come up with the what we call the what is it? This is the analysis to make sure to test the model, either the model are perfect or not, by looking into the factor of 2 and also the R and R squared value. Okay. So then finally, to investigate the relative variable important. Okay, in air pollution studies, there are a lot of variables, including the gases, the meteorological. We also have maybe the traffic flow and other variable, a lot of variables. Then we want to know which variable influence most to the pollutant. So we do this artificial intelligence, iteration, simulation. Then the result we show what we call relative variable important. So we rank the variables. Okay, and which one influence most to the pollutant, and then and second, to estimate the strength of interaction, the interaction between, because in the atmosphere, the gases and the meteorological keep on interacting between each other. So we want to measure. We can measure, estimate the strength of interaction between variables that influence to the level of pollutant. So this is the what we did. And then we come up with, for example, in this station 2019, the carbon monoxide was the most important variable that influenced the PM 2.5 and also followed by ozone. And in other station also carbon monoxide also showing the most important. The relative influence in percentage, okay, is in percentage. And lastly, this is very interesting. I would like to show you here. This is what we call the strength of interaction by number, the range between 0 to 1. So if your interaction, for example, in there, the third line, 3 to 4, variable 3 to 4, give you about 0.36. It's a very, very strong interaction with ozone and CO. Very, very strong interaction with 0.36 out of 1. So very, very strong. And we also come up with the contour here to show the interaction in which region, in which concentration the index are higher. So this is just for just generally to show what our system can be done, and so maybe good to explore to other cities in Turkey. So for Turkey, I summarize what we have. Further, and say by using boosted regression tree that we hope that we can work out. And for Malaysia, we CO summarized over there. During MCO, we say that CO and ozone gas is in the two most dominant pollutant. And during before MCO, but during MCO, NO2 gas found the top most dominant influencing the index level. I think that's it for the presentation. Before save the date, professors. You are all welcome to Malaysia. You are all invited to the 4th Malaysia Air Quality Symposium 2022. Can you take a picture of this? As I need to report to my university and the society. And also we are invited you to join the IUPA, International Union Air Pollution Protection Association Regional Air Quality Conference, and also the Asian Air Quality Conference 2023 in November 2023 in Malaysia. So I will give a later detail about this program. You are all invited. So thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much.
I would like to thank Professor Nur Yahya with good collaboration with our university and Malaysia University and good presentation relating air pollution from Konya and Malaysia.
Yeah.
And we would like to continue our relation and also distribute this relation with the other university. Welcome from the 20 hours away from Malaysia, that Kocaeli. It is very kind of you. Now I would like to invite Nadire Nardane from Azerbaijan University. Welcome Nardane. Evet. Oturun buradan konuşuruz.
Siz değinmeye lazım. Ben içine koymamışım. Aha. Ben Azerbaycancadan söyleyeceğim. Mümkündür. Evvela hoş gördük hamınızı. Azerbaycancadan söyleyeceğim. Dilimiz bir dinimiz, birbirimizi başa düşərik. Sizə çox maraqlı mən Azərbaycandan Tarix Muzeyindən qoşuluram. Tarix Muzeyində mən fond müdürüyəm. Bizə Gözəl Sənətlər Fond deyərlər. O fonda müdürüyəm, çox maraqlıdır. Məndə bir dənə Türk rəssamının bir əsəri var, Abidin Dino. Bilmirəm, Türklər bilirlər onu. Abidin Dino ilə Nazim Hikmət eyni dövrdə yaşayıblar. Eyni vaxtda yaşayıblar. Çox maraqlıdır. Nazim Hikmətin Abidin Dino bir dənə belə şəkilli çəkib, rəsmini çəkib, cizgilərlə çəkib. Ancaq cizgilərlə çəkib. Ve çok maraqlıdır. Abidin Dino karikatura çəkirdi, kitap üzün, illüstrasiya çəkir, hər şey çəkərdi. Bir gün Nazim Hikmətlə bunlar tanış olurlar. Nazim Hikmət də öz həyat yoldaşıyla birlikdə oturublarmış hardasa. Onu bir dənə Nazim Hikmət öz yoldaşına, həyat yoldaşına bir şeir yazır. Abidin Dino'ya deyir ki, sen mutluluğun resmini çekebilir misin? Çok böyle sözde. O deyir ki, ben mutluluğun Abidin Dino deyir ki, ben mutluluğun tam resmini çekebilmem. Kısmen de olsa, bir damcı da olsa çekebilirim. Çünkü sevinç yaşadım, acı yaşadım, onu yaşadım. Hamısının resmi var. Yani resmin dili olmaz. Resme bir bakarsan güldü, hamımız bilirik ki güldü. Türk de bilir güldü, İngiliz de bilir güldü. Ona göre deyir bunu ve o onun resmini çekir. Resmini çekir, çok maraqlı da alınır. Ona göre ben özür dilerim. Çünkü ikisi üst üste düştü, ona göre ele çıktı. Ve çok maraqlıdır. Benim elə məqalə də yazmışam. Bayburt Üniversitetinə göndermişim. Abidin Dino ile Nazim Hikmet'in arasında olan o güzel danışığı çekmişim. Çok maraqlıdır. Abidin Dino parmaklar çekerdi. Parmakları çekerdi. O çok severdi ve özünün çok güzel parmakları varmış. Ve o öz parmaklarını avtoportret diyerler. Elə öz portreti kimi onu çekermiş ve herkes tarafından çok güzel karşılanarmış. O Nazım Hikmet'in ona dediğini, kim mutluluğun resmini çekebilir misin? Sonra Abidin Dino'nun bütün hayatı boyu kimse onu görende görüşerlermiş ve diyerlermiş, siz mutluluğun resmini çekebilir misiniz? Yani büyük bir söz ve sözün de resmi var. Her neyin de resmi, musikinin de resmi var, her şeyin resmi var. Ona göre o resmi çekmekten ötürü gerek insanda bir tefekkür olsun. Ve en yaxşı tefekkür, en iyi tefekkür fəza tefekkürüdür. Əslində qalanda bir 8 dənə tefekkür növü var. Riyazi tefekkür, bədii tefekkür, bütün tefekkür növləri ve sonda bir ilahi tefekkür var. O ilahi tefekkür ona deyirlər fəza tefekkürü. Yani bugün biz burada yığışmışıq. Biz gelmişik, bu ilahi tefekkürle alakalı olan bir şey. Çünkü biz beynimizi dincəltməyə gelmişik ve biz birbirimizin düşündüğünü birbirimize anlamaya gelmişik, bir əlaqə kurmaya gelmişik. Ona göre bütün görülen işlerin hamısının içinde bir tefekkür var. O tefekkürün içinde bir integrasiya var. İntegrasiya odur ki, yəqin ki integrasiya bilirsin. Elmlər arası, fənlər arası əlaqə deməkdir. O integrasiyada bir dənə rəsmi götürüb, min bir fikri yöneltme yollar. Çünkü böyle bir deyim de var. Bir insanın başındaki o saçların ikisi birbirine okşar değil. Bütün keyfiyetçe. Ona göre insanlar muhtelif düşündüğüne muhtelif formalar alındığından ve onun mükabilinde tefekkürle bu işimizi görmək olur. Ben size uğurlar diləyirəm. Evet, Azərbaycanca'da. Ancaq orada beni gözləyirlər. Ben özür dilerim. Ben gedim onlarda da danışım.
Şöyle yapalım mı? Tamam. Şöyle nasıl yapalım? Şöyle. Şu saldırayım ben şimdi. Nerede çağırdın? Şimdi şey yaptım. Tamam hocam, o kaydı yapar. Şurayı alırsak hocam. Şurada olursa. Tamam, böyle yürüyeceğim. Şurayı paylaştıralım. Please come in for ceremony. Please.
I would like to invite Professor Yahya Zeytun for a gift from our conference program, and Zeynep Cansu Aytran. Welcome, please, please. Well, welcome to our program. Nice to see you in Kocaeli again. Biraz daha sonra aynen. Ne güzel. Teşekkür ederiz. Biraz daha sola alabiliriz. Aynen, çok güzel. Tamam, teşekkür ederiz. Our session is ended now. Half an hour, we are going to start a second session. Welcome to get a photo all together, please.
Hocam şunu kapatalım. Ben şunu kapatayım bir dakika.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.